Tom Helmer here at Mac Media Day along with the head coach, Chris Creighton. And I always love this time of year because the blood starts pumping. I'm looking at the schedule and I start counting the days. Are you similar in that fashion?
Media Day certainly, gets you riled up. Just seeing everybody. You see them, in June at camps and whatnot, but it is just right around the corner and everybody wants so bad to, have a successful season. And it's an exciting time.
What has been the message to the team this season? Obviously, you're building off a bowl game, victory, co-MAC West champions. What has been the messaging to this team in the offseason as you get ready for this year?
Well, it's interesting. When we, coming out of last year, we just got that question earlier just in terms of, hey, winning a bowl game and winning the Michigan MAC. Does that provide some momentum into the season? Well, potentially, and yes, but I think the primary response that you'll hear from our team is the disappointment of failing, against Toledo, and ultimately, going to compete for a MAC championship. So there's a lot of good that happened, and there's also failure that occurred, and so I think the combination of those two things can end up being pretty powerful.
As you get ready to approach your 10th season, you got to feel good about where the bar was when you started at this university and what the expectations now are season in and season out.
I'm super proud, of our program and our culture and the guys who have built it, from 10 years ago, to who are currently in the program and all the coaches. And we do believe in how we do it and who we are. And we also know that, we lose every game that we play, and we can win every game that we play. And, so I think we're in a healthy spot in terms of what we believe can happen, and at the same time, knowing that, you better bring it your best every single week. And we do have a maturity on our team, and guys understand that, and so we're excited.
I'll tell you what I get excited about when I look at the roster and I start looking at the guys that are coming back. I look at the offensive line and Samson Evans, Austin Smith, your signal caller, is back. He got a lot of playing time last year. Defensively, a lot of key pieces there. Special teams, you seem to be in really good shape there. It really gives you kind of a leg up going into training camp when you have that kind of experience and talent coming back, doesn't it?
Well, you want that every year, right? I mean, we lost some great leaders and great players, to graduation last year. And so you have that moment, right, in January where you're like, oh my gosh, are we going to be able to tie our shoes and whatnot with all those guys who are gone? But then here we are, right, in July going into the season, and we have an incredible group of leaders and a lot of experience back, and guys who have developed, throughout their time, guys who it's time now for them to step in, to step up, and to take over. So, again, I think we're in a pretty healthy spot.
All right, Coach, I know they're going to get things started here. We appreciate your time. Can't wait for September 1st against Howard. It feels like it's just around the corner, but it's going to be a great football season.
Yeah, appreciate you. Go
Eagles. Chris Creighton, head coach of the Eagles.